I'm Inbali Iserles, and we're here to talk about Chris Priestley's The Dead of Winter. I should also mention that we have got Bumble the kitten with us for the moment. Bumble has strong thoughts on this matter.
It's a ghost story, isn't it?
In many ways, a very traditional ghost story.
Yes.
There's a haunted house, we think. There is a young boy who's orphaned and finds himself having to go to a gentleman's house. It's set in an unspecified period, sort of Victorian.
Yeah, Victorian, Edwardian, oldie type, ghosty type era, which I liked. I liked that it wasn't specified.
Yes.
That added to the mystery and the atmosphere.
It's
if
a
anything,
very mysterious
its own
story.
little world.
And the boy goes into this, has to go to this huge sort of dilapidated stately home where ill things are happening.
Yeah, and I liked the ill things. The ill things seemed like a collection of all the classic moments from ghost stories and mystery suspense stories, all the Edgar Allan Poe stories that I really love. And they were woven into one beautifully crafted tale where the suspense was always building.
Yes, that's right. I mean, I got the impression that what Chris Priestley was really trying to do here was write the perfect ghost story.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that he was trying to do everything totally original, but rather use the traditional devices like Edgar Allan Poe was so famous for and do them absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
So the suspense was perfectly executed. The character is also easy to identify with.
I really warmed to the main character, the boy. And it's very difficult to do that, I think, to create a character who is fearful and vulnerable and yet someone that you're really rooting for and that you think is strong enough for you to feel sympathy for.
That's right, and I didn't think he was overworked as sometimes these characters can be. I felt he was quite real.
Yes, it was good.
He felt his age, and it was interesting because the sort of language he used was consistent with being in that sort of quasi-Victorian era, and yet that didn't feel laboured either. It felt all quite natural.
Yeah, he would use fancy terms and things, but I liked that. That was part of his character, part of the setting of the, of the book. So lots of suspense, lots of mystery, lots of good characters. We'd recommend it, wouldn't we?
We absolutely would. Joe, did you have a favourite line from the story?
As it happens, I have a line that I think conjures up some of the atmosphere of the book, and atmosphere is one thing that the book does really well. And also, it's not a whole long passage of description, which I don't like. I don't like whole long passages.
Yeah, Joe doesn't have patience for the long descriptive paragraphs. I actually do. I quite like a nice bit of richly written. Yeah. I
just cut all that and get it down to
action,
one line.
action.
But also lines like this, which conjure up atmosphere so well. Night was now in full spate, and its inky waters had flooded the flatlands all about, and they were black to the far horizon, where the sky was barely brighter than the land.
Beautiful.
Enjoy.
Beautiful cover as well, which
Beautiful cover.
Chris Priestley himself designed. Man of many skills.
Many skills. Well, two skills at least.
Yes, which is two more than most people. Thanks for listening.
Bye.